Okay, today we are going to be doing something very special, kids. We're going to be copying a character to Test Center and seeing what we need to do to get that character up and running as quickly as possible. So here I have my little character. Now the first thing you have to do is dismount. You cannot copy your character over if you are mounted. Now, the other thing you might want to do is just bring some stuff along with you that you need that isn't easy to get on Test Center. One of those things are power scrolls for your pets if you're testing the new Publish 97. Another thing would be conflags. Now, you can craft them over there if you want, but who wants to waste time crafting? So I'm just going to take a few with me. I'm awfully weak, so I can't carry much, but I can carry 50 of them anyway. So I'm going to put those in my pack, and I'm going to get ready to copy myself. What I do is I go to the Help menu. I hit Character Copy. Now I'm doing this in the Classic client. I mean the Enhanced client. It's basically the same in the Classic client. Now why didn't that work? Let me check. I'm overloaded. Oops. I guess I am. I took too many pots. So you can't do this if you're overloaded. I guess I'm going to have to take a few fewer pots. Here we go. Oh, wait, no, it's telling me I can do it now. Okay, there was just a delay, that's all. Alright, so I guess you can transfer yourself if you're overloaded, so I'm going to take all those pots with me. So, next page. We get the little menu and we hit next page. And then we hit Test Center. And you notice all your stuff goes into a moving crate, and that crate will appear with you when you get on Test Center, and we'll see that in a short while when I log into Test Center on the new character. So here we go. Next page. Copy me. And you notice everything is copied. You can just get out of that moving crate. You don't need it anymore. I'm going to put those pots back in my little pouch, so I'm not overloaded anymore, and that's it. Now I'm going to log this character out, and then I'm going to log the character in to Test Center. Now one thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to copy my character files over. Now I'm going to make a separate post about copying character files so you can read that on the hot forums. I'm going to be doing it with the Enhanced client, but I will make the post about the Classic client, seeing as that is what most people use. See you in a second. Now we are about to log into the Test Center. And I click on the Test Center. And in the list right here is the new character I just transferred over. It happens just about instantly. You don't need to wait for anything. And we're going to log in on that character. Now when you first log in, it gives you this transfer crate warning and tells you your little transfer crate over here is going to disappear in 14 days. Blah, 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 blah. We can just close that out. We can right click on this to get rid of that. And now it's time to sort of organize ourselves. And I'm moving a few things around. These are specific to the Enhanced client and Pinko's UI, so don't worry about them. However, we have here the transfer crate, which should be basically the same in both the Enhanced client and the Classic client. And if you right-click on one of the little boxes and hit Unpack Container, all of a sudden your clothes are on. Isn't that great? And then you do the same thing with this one. If you open it up, you'll notice that's the contents of your backpack. And all you have to do is right-click on it, Unpack Container, and there you are. Now, the other thing you have to be aware of, if you come in as a red, you'll always start off invisible somewhere in front of some inn, and I'm not sure if you can be revealed or what, but usually it's pretty safe even if you're red. The other thing you have to be aware of is the item IDs of everything change when you copy your character to the to test center. That means you have to go to your dress macros and reload all your items. Now in the enhanced client, that's pretty easy. I'm just going to do that here. Edit item, edit. Do I have anything in my hands? No. Clear the item list and add equipped. And that's all you need to do in the enhanced client, but you have to do a similar thing in UO Assist for your dress macros, because all the item IDs are changed, and if you try to use your dress macro without resetting it up, you will find it won't work. The other thing you will have to do is, if you have a mount, you will have to reset your mount macros, because again, item IDs have changed. That includes pets. If you have heal macros for your pets, like I do here, you're going to have to reset them for your pets again, because item IDs have changed. And that's basically about it. I'm just going to wander down to the bank here and show you what's in my bank account, because there's a lot of crap in my bank account. Oops, and you remember I was overloaded? I forgot about that. Let me drop a few pet pots so I can get over here. Now I'm going to open the bank account, and if you notice, I've got 394 items there. And if I try to take anything out of my bank account and it's too heavy for me to hold, it'll drop to my feet, and I might lose it. Or, there aren't too many thieves on Test Center, but you never know. What you probably want to do is just get rid of some of the crap that you don't need. Now, what do we have here? A bag of treasure maps. And I'm not going to use those. I don't want to come to Test Center and use treasure maps, so I'm just going to dump those. Look at that, 345 items still. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, look, I brought over a whole bunch of deco with me. I can get rid of that too. And more deco. And more containers and deco. Everything that's in your bank account comes over with you, and everything that you're holding on your character. Loads more tokens and deco. There you go. That can get dumped too. And how much stuff do I have now? 199 items. Still need to get rid of some stuff. So anyway, I'm just going to keep doing that, and I won't bore you with all the details. But the point is, you want to get rid of some of this stuff so that you can use your bank box. And there are a bunch of commands you can use. One of them is give res. You just say it, and that will give you a whole bunch of resources. But again, it's going to overload your bank box with too many items, so you're going to have to be careful taking them out, or they'll just drop on the ground and you might lose them. But yeah, it's easy to set up a house too on Test Center. Usually there are lots of spaces available. What I like to do is put my house exactly where it was when I left, where it was on my old shards, so that all my recall macros work. And if you notice this little right here, this was my rune book, so I'm going to have to fix that, because again, item IDs have changed, so it's not recognizing that my rune book is there anymore, where in fact it is. So I will clear that. Grab my rune book over there. Cast Sacred Journey, and exactly the same location as it is on Atlantic. And that's basically all you need to know about transferring characters. You start off with a lot of pots in your bank, so you shouldn't have problems with pots. But some things you don't have, like I said, conflags. Obviously, your suit is important. Stuff like power scrolls you might want to transfer over with you. I transferred over these handy dandy little crystal and corrupted portals because they really are useful, and you can't get those on Test Center either, as well as a little hitching post. Stuff like that you might want to bring with you. One little thing I did forget, which I should point out. If you'll notice my desktop, everything is set up. All my macros are set up. I don't need to recreate them, and that's because I copied my character files over. And you can copy your UO Assist character files over. You can copy your character file, your macros and such, and your desktop from the classic client. You can copy your character files from the enhanced client. And if you do that before you log into to Test Center for the first time, your character will be set up, and that will save you a lot of aggravation and bother, and save you a lot of wasted time.